Hello my friends and welcome to this tutorial and guide for the Hollywood tournament. I'm going to go through the basics when it comes to tournaments in the game of Golf Clash, combined with going through the tiebreakers as good as I can. I normally do this before every tournament, and of course now before this one it's needed to do. The Hollywood tournament starts on Monday the 26th of February. And you can practice the holes on Tour 2 for Rookie Division and Tour 7 for Pro and Expert Division. If you're playing Masters, you can practice any of these holes. So I do say, or think you should use the first day of qualifier to find out the wind and play the holes from the third tee. So it's time to start here. We do have, as you can see, we do start with the qualifying round. That is Q1, Q2, Q3. And the first qualifier starts on Monday, and there is 50% of the people that go through in the bracket. There is a bracket with a total amount of 20 people, and of those 50% go through to the next round. There's also something new when it comes to the tiebreaker rules, that if you do end up with the same amount, same score as your opponent, you can share the position. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like that you do miss your chance to qualify if you end up at 11th or 12th place in the bracket. You can see the qualifying rounds is played of 9 holes. You play the front 9 as we call it, and you play it one time, and of course it is needed to have as good score as possible. If you don't manage to qualify on Monday, you can try again on Tuesday. And if you don't manage to qualify on Tuesday, you can try again on Wednesday. But if you don't manage to qualify on Wednesday, you will be out and not proceed in the tournament. If you do manage to qualify from the qualifying round, you have the opening round on Thursday and Friday, and then you play 18 holes. Those 18 holes is the same holes for front 9 as it is for back 9, so it's not that you will see new holes in the opening round. You will see the same holes twice. 50% of the people in the bracket go through. If there is somebody that shared the position, then there may be a few more that go through to the next round. The weekend round is the last, and if you qualify for the weekend round, you will be guaranteed a prize chest. And it's 100 people in total in every bracket when it comes to the weekend round. And if you do that, you should be very pleased, because it's hard to go through to the weekend round. Scoring is based on shots taken. The fewer shots you complete your matches in, the higher you will rank. So, for an example, as you can see here, Tiffany has a -6 and Seb has a -5. Then you will be on top because you do have a better score. Shootouts in tournaments do not count towards your score. So, you can, as many people do, take the shootouts seriously because you will win or lose coins in the shootouts. Or you can do like some people that you don't pay attention that much and see it as a practice, to hit perfect and get your head in the game, basically. Prizes, win prizes of chess coins and balls prizes are awarded to player who reach the weekend round. Enter a high level to win the biggest prizes. Of course, that sounds logic, but I think it's really good and something to have in mind, that if you come to the weekend round, then you will be guaranteed a prize chest. And as we can see here now, when we go through to the next page here, if we start with Rookie, we do have an entry fee to enter the tournament. It costs 10,000, then you play a game, and that costs 1,000. So the total amount of coins that you can lose in qualifying round is 19,000 coins. You can see you will win Titan balls here in this tournament, combined with coins and cards. And as I've said before, all players in the weekend round, as every weekend round bracket has 100 people, will be guaranteed a prize chest. Pro Division, you multiply the entry fee by 10 in Rookie, and you have 100,000 in entry fee. Fee per game is 10,000, winnings per game is 20,000. And when it comes to Pro Division, you win some Kingmakers there at top, and we were lucky enough to win the Pro Division, the last tournament that was played. And of course you will win a lot of cards, and again, top 100 or all of people in the weekend round will win a prize chest. Expert, again, you do have an entry fee of 1 million coins. It doesn't show here because we are not having this account higher up than Pro. So 1 million coins in entry fee, 100,000 per game, and 200,000 in winnings. 300 kingmakers to the top, and 30 millions in coins, and a lot of cards. And that is something that many people are playing. I do think that Expert is the one that is most used by players that plays in the higher divisions. Masters works the same. It's 10 million buy-in and 1 million fee per game, 2 millions in winnings. And here you can see you will be winning Berserkers here in Masters, balls with a lot of distance combined with not much else actually. So it's a lot of distance on those balls and will be suitable for the higher tours, especially with Tailwind. A lot of cards if you win. I was lucky enough in my main account to win 2nd place the last time. So there you have it with those things here, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go here, and we're going to go in here to the tournaments, and we're going to see what happens if I have the same score. So here we can see all the tiebreaker rules, and we are going to go through it a little bit kind of quick. Qualification round. Rule number 1, number of completed tournament matches. The more matches completed during qualifications, the better. So if you complete 8 games out of 9 and your opponent completes 9 games, then your opponent will be on top if you do have the same score. Rule 2, number of impressive scores. We will compare the number of albatrosses, then eagles, then birdies, and then pars that each player scored in the qualification round. So if I make an albatross on my qualification round, makes a -10, and my opponent makes a -10 with no albatross, then I will be on top because I have more albatrosses. If we share the same amount when it comes to the qualification round, as we do have the same amount of albatrosses, eagles, birdies, and pars, then we both will go through to the next round, even though me or my opponent will be an 11th place and we go through to the next round. Opening round, rule number 1, qualifying round scores will be compared, lower the better. So if we end up with the same score in the opening round, and we do have a -10 on me on the qualification round and -9 on our opponent, then we will go through because we have a higher score in the qualification round. Number of completed tournament matches. The more matches completed during the tournament, the better. Same rule as in the qualification round. Rule 3, impressive scores. Again, first of all, we go through the opening round with the impressive scores, albatrosses, then eagles, then birdies, then pars. And if that is still the same, and the last thing will be rule number 4, a number of impressive scores in the qualification round, albatrosses, then eagles, then birdies, and then pars. If we are still tied after those 4 rules, we will share that position. Last but not least, the weekend round, and then we have 6 rules, and it basically works the same. First of all, we do check the opening round scores. The lower score in the opening round, the better. Rule 2, qualifying round scores will be compared. And then rule 3, then we come to tournament matches. So, of course, we should be completing the total amount of games. And then rule 4, 5, and 6. That is impressive scores again, first for weekend round, then for opening round, then for qualification round. So, my friends, you can practice all these holes, as I said, on Tour 2 and Tour 7. And there is some new holes this time, which is very awesome. So, in the end here, I will wish you the best of luck. And if you do have any questions about the Hollywood tournament or anything else than that, do not hesitate to make a comment on this video or send us a message on Team Golf Clash Tommy on Facebook. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day.